Hi, I'm Brian with Green Hat Kiteboarding, and today I have the Waydoo electric e-foil here. We got one of the first ones in the country about 2 weeks ago. We've been using it a lot, testing it. People keep asking us how this compares to the other e-foils in the market, so I just wanted to do a quick video on how they compare to one another. First, the Waydoo, one of the biggest advantages is the price. The price is less than half of the other e-foils on the market, which is just an amazing deal. It's similar in weight. The battery lasts pretty similar. It's maybe a little bit less, but we're getting about an hour to an hour and a half battery run, depending on how hard you're running it. Battery charges is about the same speed. It's super fun. We get out there and, you could teach somebody in about a half hour to an hour. It's not quite as stable. We have compared them back to other e-foils. It's not quite as stable as the other e-foils, but it's very reasonably stable. And again, you can, get out and learn pretty quickly. Now, comparing the construction, the board is a foam board here. This is actually kind of got a pretty good advantage when you're learning. It's soft. When you fall on it or bump into it, it's not going to hurt as much versus a hard board. The mast and the fuselage are aluminum on here versus the other foils have carbon ones. What's unique to the Waydoo is the motor is actually right in the fuselage. So what that means is you don't have to have hoses running up through the mast, plugging in up here to cool everything down. It's all the water intake is right through the fuselage there. The front wing on this is a carbon front wing. It has an injected carbon rear wing, and you take this out, you ride it for a little bit. It's a lot of fun. You can give it to somebody else. It's a really fun group activity, especially with people that don't kiteboard or do the other sports. You just kind of hop on, and you could quickly be up and riding. One of the other things that we do really like about this foil is the remote. This remote, it floats, of course, and it has a feathered throttle here. So what that means is you can set the speeds from 1 to 24. And that's going to be the max when you give it full throttle that the board will go. But if you squeeze the throttle just a little bit, you're just going to get a little bit of speed. This is really nice during turns or when you're starting off. You can just back off on the throttle a little bit. Some of the other foils, when you let off the throttle a little bit, it's basically like shutting the board off. So it's an on-off switch for that speed that you're on. We did notice that the screen to the remote is a little bit difficult to read while riding. You can kind of just angle it the right way and you can kind of see it, but for the most part we're not really even looking at the screen, so not a huge disadvantage. Overall, we think it's an amazing value. You're going to have fun on it, and we highly recommend it. We have a lot of information at greenhatkiteboarding.com, and if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us.